Okay, one more time. The very unladylike Radhika Vaz joins me once again, sharing our space and giving us her own perspective on life. Welcome back.
Hi, Erica. I'm sorry. I was like totally interrupting you, but I was like blowing you kisses, but then I couldn't touch my hands to my lips because for your sake and only your viewers' sake, I have lip gloss on. I don't know if you can see it, by the way.
Oh, yes, of course. It's glistening. It's glistening. So yes, we're at the point where a lot of women, I'm guessing, are basking in the post-Valentine's Day glow. What has that day done for you? Seriously.
Well, in my case, it's just another day my husband can forget. It just add that to the list of his complete lack of romance. Birthdays, Valentine's Day, wedding anniversary. I mean, I have friends who call and wish him for his wedding, for the wedding anniversary, as like, and he'll still forget. So my marriage and relationship is not to be envied at all.
Right, you might just pop him some memory pills then. But I was sitting across the table where all these girls chatting about, hey, what did you get? What did you get? And I'm thinking in my mind, all right, it's early days. Clearly, you have expectations and then you have reality, right? So
yes, they must be 18 years old to even be asking each other those questions. Like, I don't think my friends and I even, like, nobody called anybody to find out what they got because we knew everyone got a big fat zero. But I definitely feel like that's college girl stuff. Like, what did you get? We used to get stuff in college, like something, a balloon, I don't know.
Oh my God, roses and, all the cliched stuff. Yeah. But like, sometimes you probably expect like expensive parfum, like an expensive perfume. And then I don't know if you caught this, but Kourtney Kardashian's Lemmy Purr. Did you catch that? It was all the rage.
Let me own up to the fact that I follow Kourtney Kardashian on Instagram.
Is that your guilty pleasure?
I feel embarrassed to tell a smart woman like you that this is what I do, but I'm a reality show, like I love that rubbish because it's like it just gets me to switch my head off, and so I enjoy it. I only follow her because in my mind she's like the least annoying, but now I feel like I've changed my mind. Like this post alone has made me feel like I'm not following the right sister. I can only follow one Kardashian, like I can't be following all of them. So she was my one, and now I think I'm going to switch and just follow Kim and stop being like whatever about it. But because this post, okay, so we're going to have to explain this to the people listening, right?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. If they haven't caught it already. So Lemmy Purr.
Yeah. So Lemmy Purr. So basically, Kourtney Kardashian's Instagram post is of her new product, okay, which is like some kind of a gummy bear or some sort of a pill that you take orally. It's only for women, okay? So here, I don't know how much we can actually say on air, so I'm going to do this very cryptically. But this is an orally, like you can take this tablet / gummy bear, whatever it is, orally, but it is for your lady parts, okay?
Yes.
And we were trying to come up with words for lady parts that would be air friendly. So I have a few options for you, Erica, and we can use this over the next few years when we're both like on air. So so here are a couple of suggestions: mousetrap, mailbox, rose garden, humble pie, and when you hit 50, a lonely lady. So I call mine the lonely lady. All right. Lonely or not so.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I'm trying to get into a headspace and say, okay, actually, this is more like
wait, we haven't told them the best part. Hang on, we haven't told them the best part. This thing is supposed to make your rose garden literally taste like a rose garden.
You mean smell
like
not
one. Exactly a rose garden. Well, smell, and it didn't say anything about the smell, but it certainly said that the taste would change. And apparently it's been made, like the main ingredients are pineapple and vitamin C. So I don't know who's into pineapple and vitamin C. I'm not, but there may be people out there.
Well, I just think it's more that, I think it's a gift you'd give the guys. I'm guessing it's a Valentine's Day gift for the guys.
I'm guessing. I mean, listen, the whole thing is, okay, this is annoying on many levels.
Yeah, but I was just going to say it's the thought of it, right? It's like sabotaging the whole feminist story who love to have their, love to be au natural and have it like, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's totally not feminist. It's totally not feminist. And that's like the one area of us that is just leave it alone already. Like don't we have enough? Like, don't we have enough problems? And now we've got to like worry about this stupid thing. It's so annoying. Listen, anyone taking any kind of gynecological advice from a Kardashian, or like, good luck to you. You know what? You deserve it then. Because the only advice I would take from the Kardashians is the only kind of advice I want from them is it may be pubic relations. I mean, public relations. I meant public relations. They are good public relations. I did not say pubic relations. I'm an innocent.
They are PR experts, or should we say sexperts now?
Yeah, they are totally. I mean, look, just pineapple and vitamin C and
yeah. But the funniest bit is the ad campaign that goes with it, because there she was, front and center, and we had these rows of pussycats circling her in concentric circles.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, what really? And then she calls it "let me purr."
Let me purr. I know. Okay, listen, the Kardashians currently, I mean, listen, Erica, they're selling everything, right? They sell everything. They're selling like makeup, skincare, denims, underwear, kitchen and household. The mother's selling some sort of products. The brother's selling, Rob Kardashian, who I think everyone's forgotten about, but he's selling socks, all right? And now they've got this whole like wellness, whatever, okay? Look, if the Kardashians want to make money off my 50-year-old body and soul, they're going to have to come up with a brand of Isabgol, okay? Because I would spend a little extra, but like I'm a telephone brand girl right now, like basics, okay? I don't even like cardboard box. They are not they're not charging me for any marketing or packaging or anything. I love them. But I would spend a little bit of money if I got my Isabgol in like a bottle shaped like Kim Kardashian's backside. All right. That's number one. And then I was thinking, what would they name it? And so here's a business idea that I'm just going to give the Kardashians. And you know what? If it gets picked up, it gets picked up. I don't get royalties, but whatever. I'm a good person. I'm doing my Christian service here. So I think they should start an Isabgol line, and it should be called Lemmy Crap, but the crap should be spelled with a K. The other option, there are two options. I've been thinking about this long and hard, Erica. It should be constipation clearance. Again, constipation and clearance both spelled with a K. So you're welcome, Kardashians.
Okay, I just wanted to check one thing with you. Magic Mike, actually 2 words, Magic Mike.
Yeah. Did you hear that? Like, did I make a noise? Like, totally inappropriate.
It was not like a grunt, Radhika.
It was like a grunt. I thought it was going to sound like I didn't even know it was going to come out of my body, but there you go.
Yeah, well, it did. So the reason I'm asking that is because, everybody's talking about it, mostly the ladies. Is that something you'd go and see with the ladies or with the guys? And also your thoughts on how, Channing Tatum has kind of aged.
Okay, first of all, I would go watch that movie with ladies, gentlemen, straight men, gay men, straight ladies, gay ladies. I would go on my own and take a blanket, all right? I have not seen many other, how many Magic Mike movies are there? They're like 1 or 2 already out, something like that, right? Like it's a what do you call it? It's a franchise.
It's a franchise.
Yeah, exactly. So but he is so fine. I mean, he's such a good looking guy and he's so fit and everything. And I've seen him in a couple of other movies. But this one is, I mean, I saw the trailer that you sent me, and I have to say, I was blown away by Salma Hayek. I mean,
me too.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah. What a body. I mean, she's a beautiful woman. She is just, I mean, she's stunning. Okay. But she has been working it. I mean, she's been working out.
For sure, because I think she's looking her best now than in the last fair few years, I would think. She's really, like you said, worked it.
Totally, yeah. I've always loved her. I mean, I've always thought she was so sexy and so beautiful and curvy and like not, skinny. I mean, being skinny is fine too, but whatever. Don't come at me, skinny people. But I'm just saying, I'm so scared of saying anything about anyone's bodies these days. Her body is just banging in this movie. Yeah. And I almost feel like there will be drool on the floors because men, women, everyone's just going to be like, oh, where are we right now? Like, this is the candy store, man. This movie looks so good. And I'm not a big like musical dance like I used to be when I was 18, like all the break dance movies and flash dance and anything with the word dance in it. I was like, let's go. But I think I'm going to go for this one. And by the way, I'm sorry, I'm like totally dominating this conversation because I'm so excited. You just excited me with this. So my friends I sent the trailer that you sent me. I sent them to a bunch of my friends, and I have never heard back from them so quickly. I mean, the responses, they were like, when is it out? What's going on? And I mean, I have to go watch this. I have friends in Dubai who've already gone watched it. So like, you know, this is international breaking news with me and my girlfriends. It's hot.
Right. But at the end of it, you're going to obviously have this question: who was hotter? You know, is it Channing Tatum versus Salma Hayek? And I know this is kind of a shallow conversation, but hey, shallow is our middle name, correct? So if
it's my first name and my last name, I'm sorry.
So if you think, I mean, you know, what's the politically incorrect term? Chick flick. Is it a chick flick, or do you think that, you know, men should go see it as well? They're obviously going to get something out of it.
Well, please. I sent well, all I had was the trailer. So I sent the trailer to, like I said, a bunch of my girlfriends, but also sent it to my husband and a couple of groups that like are mixed. Crickets, pin drop silence, because they all know that, first of all, I mean, my poor husband would probably break his back trying to do any of those things. All right. In fact, I would just say that unless you're under 35 and you've been doing a lot of yoga and going to the gym, just don't try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. Wait, Eric, I'm going to tell you something. I have been to strip clubs. I have been to strip clubs. I used to live in New York, you know this. And it was a thing to do for bachelorette parties. Okay. But I'll tell you something. It is much sexier to watch it than to actually be at the strip club. Because there is nothing sexy about, I mean, I know what it's like for a men's strip club, but a women's strip club is just ridiculous. It's mainly women over the age of 35, all the way up to like probably 65, screaming drunk. Okay. And then these guys are great. They're all good looking. They're just beautifully built, all of that stuff. But then they pick you up and they flip you around and do all the stuff that you saw in the movie. Okay. But the thing is, it's not sexy while it's happening because you're so freaking scared. They're not going to drop you. Like, their job description is to keep you suspended in air. They're not going to drop you. But it's kind of like riding on a roller coaster. You know, it's like those big roller coasters in the US or whatever, where you're in a harness and everything. Like, you know, you're not going to die, but there is that 1% chance. So that's what makes it fun. It's more of an acrobatic thing than anything else. So I will say that watching it is definitely sexier.
Well, we all have, you know, versions of Magic Mike dancing in our heads. I'm quite sure the men and the women may have, you know, visions of Salma Hayek. But I think what the movie does is basically tickle our sexy bone. I mean, basically, it gets you all sensual and wanting to learn to pole dance. Then again, you know, reality check. You know, we might want to stick to line dancing.
I took a pole dancing class again at a bachelorette. It's all bachelorette parties from my 30s. Okay, this is my whole life. Any fun experiences. A friend of mine was like, "It's my bachelorette party, and I'm going to do whatever I want. So we're going to go learn pole dancing." I was like, "Okay, how hard can it be?"
Right,
Erica.
Yes.
The instructor looked like Jennifer Lopez.
Right.
You know, flying around, making it look super
sexy,
easy.
Yeah.
I look like. I look like a langur clinging to like a vine. Okay, it was horrible. It was just so ugly.
It takes some talent. It takes some talent.
It does take some talent.
Well, clearly you and I have got a lot of homework to do. We might want to put up a poll in our bedrooms and kind of practice a little bit.
Let's do that.
Who knows?
Let that be our Valentine's gifts to ourselves next year.
Yes, absolutely. And you know, thanks for the chat as always. I shall be leaving with the Magic Mike and Salma Hayek dancing in my head. We shall check in with you real soon.
94.3 One World, your station. Radio 1.